good morning. We are so lucky to be here today with Debra from Housewife Eclectic. Father's Day is coming up on Sunday, and I know that creeped up on me really fast. So we're here to show you guys some really cute last-minute DIY gifts for Father's Day. You've got two crafts to show us.
We've got two today.
Super excited, super easy, and fun for the kids to do. So let's get right into it.
Yeah, and these are both like, I mean, seriously, if Saturday night you realized you didn't have a present for Dad, you could pull these together really fast.
And I feel like there's always such like a cute personal touch of making something that's like DIY and giving it to Dad or Mom or whoever. I think that's a super cute idea.
So today we're gonna do a little frame. So we've got this here. So it just says Dad, and then you've got pictures of the kids inside of it. So if you want, I did create this as a free printable, so you can go ahead and go to my site, which is Housewife Eclectic, and it's just the first post, and you can just download it for free.
Awesome.
So I'm going to show you how to do it. I didn't want to spend our time coloring the picture, so this is what it looks like when you print it. So I would print it out on cardstock, so it's going to be nice. It's going to give you that thicker weight to try to make it last a little bit longer. So I had my 8-year-old color this in for us.
So cute.
Not me. I color a little bit better, I hope. Although it was like this very therapeutic adult coloring thing going on here.
I just get too impatient. That's what I'm like, how did I do this when I was a kid? I like to
Well, for me, like I was like, you know, the stripes, I'm like, okay, and then the dots, I was like, oh my gosh, there's so many dots.
This is so much. But kids love it. So
Yeah,
let them go wild.
She had a good time. She like was all excited because I let her use mommy's pens.
Love it.
So you're just gonna go ahead and cut this out. You know, there are nice lines along the edge here, so you can see where you need to cut. So cut all the way around it, so it's, you know, it's got the 3D look there. Not 3D, whatever that word is. The word I can never think of when I need it, right?
Right? That's how it always works.
So, and the nice thing about this, you know, as long as your kid is old enough to hold a crayon, so even like a year, could go ahead and color it in. And I would have them color it in before you cut it, because then it's going to give you, you know, a lot more. It's going to be easier for them to color.
I was going to say, I just feel like it's easier that way because then they can like go outside the lines. You don't have to worry about it going on the table or something because they've got the paper so that they can.
Well, and that's like a big thing for us is because, you know, we actually have like a whole separate table in our house that our kids are allowed to color on because they don't want crayons on my dining room table.
I remember when I was a kid, I had like a specific like mat thing that my mom would lay down and she'd be like, you can't do anything on the table without it.
Well, we just moved to our house just about like maybe a year ago, and we have like a whole art area.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's where they do art.
That's really cool.
It's not allowed on my table anymore.
I don't blame you for that. And then it's cool too because I feel like the kids have like a fun little place they can go and do stuff like that too.
Well, and I think it's also easier because then I don't feel like I don't want to get Play-Doh out. I don't want to, you know, because they have a place to do it.
Yeah, that's really cool.
So I'm almost done with this. You never like think that cutting out takes long until you're like
until you're
doing it in front of people. So we've got it cut out like this, and now it's even labeled so you can tell. You're going to go ahead and cut out these center sections. So the easiest way to do it is just the way they taught you in kindergarten, where you
stab it in the middle.
You stab it in the middle, and they're nice and wide, so it's not going to bend it to stab it in the middle and then cut. I always hate when you get a fold in your.
Oh yeah, that's super easy.
So, and you can, you know, you can even have them paint it if you want. This, my 8-year-old did hers with colored pens. This one was just done with colored pencils.
Cool.
You can do colored pencils, markers, whatever, you know, whatever you have on hand.
Very cute.
So, and we went ahead and put the stripes and the polka dots on there for you so you can be a little more artistic without having to try.
Yeah, that's super nice too. It's already all patterned, so you just really have to color in however you want to.
So just stab it and cut around. Stab.
Yeah, super easy. I mean, aside from coloring, like this is a very quick, like you said, like you could totally do this on like Saturday night or something.
I mean, like even Sunday morning if you woke up and freaked out and saw us. As long as you have a printer, you can. Yeah. Well, and I'm like the totally lame mom. My husband was the one who designed this last night for me. I was like, you're making your own Father's Day craft. So cute for you. Okay, so now we've just got it cut out like this. So then I brought a stack of pictures here. You're gonna see my crazy kiddos.
You're so cute.
So the big thing that you're either gonna need to focus on one kid, or you want a picture where their heads are kind of closer together, something like that. So for me, that's sometimes a little bit harder because my kids are really far apart in age, so their height differences are a little crazy. So we're just gonna go ahead and look through. So this is a cute one of my daughter. So
So cute.
So you just lay this over top of it and make sure that they're gonna fit in that frame like that. And so once you've done that and you found out it's gonna fit, you're just gonna trim the photo, and you don't have to hold it up to the frame to trim it. You just wanna make sure you don't trim too much that you can see white blank space underneath the frame. So it's very not scientific here. Okay, so just hold it up there.
Nice.
And then see, I do need to trim a little bit more here, so we'll go ahead and do that. See, I'm not cutting straight or pretty.
As long as it fits in the frame.
Yeah, this is the perfect craft for someone who doesn't think they can craft. Okay, so you see how cute that looks like there?
That looks really
Do you want
cute.
to hand me the tape?
Yes.
So then you're just going to flip it over and tape it down. If, you know, I could not do that. Okay. So just tape it on all the sides so that it will stay down really well, and then repeat the process.
Very cute.
So let's see if we've got, should do the other kid, so you know it's not all one
Yes,
child.
we should balance it out a little
Ooh,
bit.
I like that one. Let's see if we can get their faces in here. That's my, maybe not. See, they've got to have, and it's a little bit easier if they're a little bit further away.
Right, yeah.
In the photo. This one will work really well. You can see, I don't know if you're seeing these pictures, I like to dress my kids up a lot. We've
This
got
picture is so
Lilo and
cute.
Stitch here and kisses here.
The kisses on her face, that's adorable.
Yeah,
That is so cute.
we have a, so that one will work really well in that.
That's cute too, to have like one kid on each side and then
Yeah.
both in the middle.
I think that will
That's
work
really cute.
really well. So just kind of make a note of where they are, and then you can kind of just trim it down. So you know, the classic zoo gorilla picture. Feel bad, I just chopped the gorilla's head off.
Sorry, gorilla.
I know, sorry. Okay, we're gonna cut a little bit
Oh
more.
yeah, that one
here.
fits in there perfect.
Yeah, so you can definitely do closer ups in the D's, and you're going to need a little bit further away one for the A, because the A is a little bit smaller.
Let me just tape it.
Maybe. You can be smarter than the tape. So there we go,
Cute.
like that. And then we'll just need one more. So I guess we should probably find one of the other daughter, right? So maybe we can do that one. Let's see, where are you, cute girl? I see you in there. Apparently I brought a lot of the 3-year-olds. Where are you? It's one of just you. There was one of her dressed like Katniss. Oh,
Oh my gosh.
I told you we have cosplay issues. At
I
my
love
house.
it. It's so cute.
We love to dress.
Because why not? It's so fun.
Well, like, I don't know. So when I was a kid, all I really wanted to do was like have dress ups, and that was something we didn't have. So I've kind of like overcompensated a little bit. There she is. There's her.
I'm
dress
sure
like
that they
Katniss.
love it though.
So there we go. There's our cute little Katniss. We're just gonna put her in over here.
And that fits perfect.
Yeah. So we'll just make a note of where, kind of at her waist. The D's are a little bit more forgiving. You don't have to trim quite so much.
Yeah.
So.
And it's nice too that you don't have to worry about like cutting perfectly, because
Yeah.
I know I'm not the straightest cutter.
Right?
So that's really nice that you can have like a little bit of overhang too, so you can tape it on the back.
Well, someone yesterday was like, they tried to give me a paper cutter to do this, and I was like,
You're like,
I can't use that.
I'm just gonna use the scissors.
I'm gonna just do this. Okay, so then she fits in there perfectly, and we're just gonna tape that one down. And I really like it would be fun if you have 3 kids to do one in each one.
Yeah, for
or,
sure.
You know, so there we go. We've got
So cute.
one kid in each one, and then both of them in the middle there. So those
The finished product.
super easy on both of those.
Oh yeah, that took us, I mean granted that was already colored, but that took what, like all of 5 minutes?
Yeah.
I got a question here.
Yeah.
Just tuning in, where are the cute dad cutouts from?
So Oh, no, go ahead. Yeah, take it away.
They're actually just on my site. I just created them as a free download. So if you go to housewifeeclectic.com, that's just the first post, and you can go ahead and download the little cutout for free. So you can do that.
So cute.
Okay, let's see.
Then we've got one more.
So we are gonna make these cute little bookmarks.
These are adorable.
So my husband's a big reader. I don't know about yours. So I love making something that's a little bit practical and a lot cute all at the same time. So we've got these. The first thing you're gonna need to do is, like, I'm not gonna show you the first step because obviously I don't have my kiddos here with you. But you're gonna need to take a picture of your kids, preferably against a blank wall. It makes this a little bit easier. I just did it against the stone wall of our house. And you want their hands up kind of like this, because you're gonna make it look like they're holding the ribbon for the bookmark is what the plan is. So go ahead and take their picture like that. It took a little bit of more convincing to get the 3-year-old to hold their hands up.
She did a good job though.
Yeah.
Someone's asking, can you please have her put the link for the website for the cutout, please?
Yes,
They
we
need the
will link it in the comments.
Okay.
Perfect. So just go ahead and have their hands up like that, and then take the picture. And then I just printed this from my computer. No special photo print or anything like that. I just cropped them down and then printed them on a piece of paper. So I didn't. The reason you don't have to crop them down before you print them, but I didn't want to waste ink, so I cropped them down.
Me as well. Yeah, that's a really good tip too, to crop them out so you don't have to print all the ink and then waste it and cut it off. Yeah.
Well, and my 3-year-old was so excited because since I cropped them down, it made her the same size as Big Sister.
She's like, I'm so tall.
She's like, I'm big, I'm big. And my 8-year-old was like, hey, I earned that height.
Yeah, and then she was probably like, what the heck?
So I'm going to go ahead and do a rough cut out of these, and then I'll show you so we can cut out a little bit better. Okay, so we'll start with the 8-year-old. So we've just got her here, and then if you see, you're going to want to cut as close as you can to her, but you don't necessarily have to cut out everything. Like I left a little bit of the stonework between her legs because I felt like it made it a little bit more stable. I feel like when you get little extra things, sometimes they can bend or break off.
For sure.
So we are going to laminate it though to give it extra stability. You don't have to laminate it if you don't have access to a laminator. Don't feel like you can't make these. It's just the whole point of laminating it is just to make it last a little bit longer.
So they don't bend or anything like that.
But if you're like my husband at all, he's going to lose the bookmark in like 2 weeks anyway. They can't seem to like make it from one book to the next book
So
when he's
funny.
reading. So.
These would even be cute to just kind of have like, even if like he doesn't read that often, to like have on like your desk or something.
Yeah,
like, they're so cute.
Oh, I'm a little biased, but I think they're pretty cute.
They're adorable. I love
Okay,
them.
so I'm just gonna cut around. You don't have to be like exact around the fingers. Just leave a little bit of extra space.
Just get pretty close.
Yeah, and if you want, I mean, you could cut out this gap here and cut all the way down in there, but you don't necessarily have to. There's no reason to stress yourself out about this craft.
Just making it easier for you.
And I've been trimming her dress down a little bit too, just because I can. Okay, and her cute little gladiator sandals. Okay, so there, we just need her like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut out this other one. Perfect. Too. You can trim down, if their hair's a little crazy, you can trim that down. You really have the freedom to kind of edit with your scissors a little bit. Okay, so like I said before, I just cut around their legs instead of going all the way up into it, just to give it some extra stability. And this is going to be easier if you take the photos against a blank wall. So just take them against a blank wall, load them up on your computer. If you don't have a program or you don't know how to crop, I know a lot of phones can just do it. You could just crop it from your phone before you print it. But if you can't figure out how to crop, you can just print it and then cut it down.
Yeah.
I just cropped to save ink.
That's a really good idea.
Okay, there we go. 2 little kiddos.
So cute.
So, and then you want to hole punch twice, which I think, can be a little counterintuitive. You would think that you would just laminate and then punch once, but then that is actually going to, it's not going to bind well. Your lamination might come apart at so just get as close as you can to the top of your hands here and just punch a hole in it. Oh, and that one didn't go all the way, that one went all the way through, but we'll be able to fix it with the lamination.
Awesome.
So just punch a hole in their little hands.
Perfect.
Let me pull this. See, I went all the way through on this one, but we'll be able to fix it.
That's, I feel like, the nice thing about laminating it too, is because you can fix it if you did cut too much.
So I don't know if you guys have ever used a laminator before. This is just a laminating sheet. Basically, it's just like an envelope that you're gonna stick these into. I love my laminator. I use it a little too much. So you just fold them into the laminating sheet, and then you stick the laminating sheet into the laminator, the fold first. Whoop. And since I have multiple things in the laminating sheet, I just like to hold it until it has grabbed both things so they don't slide around. See, at this point, I can let it go and it's just gonna hold it.
It's really nice. And if someone doesn't have a laminator and they want to get one, like, do you just go to like an office supply store or a craft store?
You could. Honestly, this was just on Amazon, and I think that was
probably
like
the easiest way to do it, right?
and probably the cheapest. I think mine was $20.
Oh yeah, that's not bad at all.
For how often I use it too, it's been a really
Definitely.
good investment.
Oh yeah, you definitely get your money's out of it.
So they're just gonna go ahead and laminate it.
So quick too.
Yeah, and like I said, you don't have to laminate if you don't want to. There's no reason why you can't do this craft if you don't have a laminator. So then you're just gonna go ahead and cut again. But the nice thing about lamination is now it's just kind of a quick cut. You don't have to be, you're kind of just going around. Don't get too close to the edges or you will break the seal of the lamination. Okay, so there's one little kiddo.
Let's do the other one. This is seriously the cutest idea. I love this.
You know, we first made these, I think when my older daughter was 3 or 4, and she has loved them. She ended up stealing the bookmarks back from Dad.
Oh my gosh, she's like, I want one.
She's like, well, and I tried to tell her once, I was like, you know, this was Daddy's, and she's like, but it's me. Like,
it's like, so it's automatically mine, right?
Like, it's my face, Mom. So she loves them in her books too. Well, and it's fun because then, you know, she has something, she loves to read, or even if she didn't, it's, you know, something a little extra fun to make reading fun. So we've just cut around the bookmarks like this. So I am going to go ahead and trim up a little. The closer you trim at the top, the easier your ribbon will go on. So you want to be able to put your ribbon on well. So I'm going to, you can kind of usually see there's like a little line by the, by what you've laminated. If you go past that line, that's what's going to break the seal.
Okay. So just kind of watch that line as you're trimming at the top.
Okay, so we've trimmed these. So now we're going to grab our hole punch again, and we're just going to try and go over that same hole. If I can, struggles.
Line it up.
There we go. It's a little bit harder to punch through the lamination, but it's still not too bad. Oh, the hole punch wants to stay on that. There we go. Okay, so there we go. We've got her hole punch. And then this one, since I broke it, you just want to make sure you don't go all the way into the edge again, so that it will still have something to hold on to. Okay, come out. There we go. So see now how we fixed it, so there's still lamination on this side, so the ribbon will still hold even though we broke it with the photo.
Yeah, that's nice that you can fix it with the lamination.
Okay, so then you're just going to take a small length of ribbon, not too bad at all, just a little bit, if my scissors will cut. Okay, and then you're just going to take it and fold the ribbon in half like this and thread it through the hole, and then take the ends, so you've got a loop and the ends, you're going to stick
Right through the loop.
the things through the loop and pull, just like that.
Oh my gosh, that is so cute.
So I'm going to go ahead and do the other one too. If you have fray check, I didn't bring fray check with me, but if you have fray check, or you can even do it with a match, you can seal the end of these ribbons so that they're not going to fray. So once again, you just fold it into a loop and you push it through and then take the ends and put them back through the loop. Ish, maybe. If you're coordinated that way.
Which is not me most of the time.
I'm like, I can't do this. I have done this. I know I can. So you just kind of want to push the ribbons together so that it looks like they're holding the ribbon.
That is the cutest idea.
So there you go.
There you guys have it.
Cute little bookmarks.
2 adorable DIY Father's Day gifts. So fun for your kids too to do, and just a really cute personal gift to give Dad for Father's Day. So if we don't have any other questions, I think we're going to go ahead and head out. Thank you again so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course. We will see you guys later.